This game is so good. The writing, the narratives, the choices. I'm having so much fun. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. What's up, YouTube? I'm Shenanigans, you can call me Shan, and welcome in to my playthrough of Slay the Princess. I have been wanting to play this for a while. In fact, I started it a while back while I was really sick. So when I say it was a fever dream, it was literally a fever dream. I don't remember it, and I never got to finish it because I was so sick. So I thought that this would be the perfect time to jump back into it, finish the game, see what it's all about, and actually experience the game. Oh, yikes. Oh my. Oh, okay. So, as it said in the opening credits, this is a love story, and at the time of this recording, it's almost Valentine's Day, so I felt like this was the perfect time to jump back into and finish Slay the Princess. So, with all of that said, thank you so much for being here. Thanks you so much for watching, and let's go ahead and get into it. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of
That's
the
a
world.
little ominous. End of the world. Yikes. Oh, okay. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Ooh, I don't want to say that one. Do I get some sort of reward? For doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Let's go with killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a
slaying anybody is bad, but you know.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay. That's an interesting way to look at it. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Oh.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Yikes forever. She leaves the cabin, it will end the world.
It's no use
okay.
arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. So... Okay. Well, do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
I wonder what my reward will be. Okay. Well, can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
Just for me.
But whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
My wildest imagination. Let's see. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Silently continue to the cabin. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do, I think is what I'm going to say.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
A warning. before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Who's to say that the narrator isn't doing the same thing, though?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Oh, voice of the
We're
hero.
supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. So now I have two voices in my head. The narrator. I love how,
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, so this here. What I was gonna say is, and I love how in like different accents, the word narrator is like narrator. It sounds so much better than when you say it with like an American accent. Narrator. 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 I love that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do I have to pick it up? Oh, I do have to pick it up. Or maybe I could enter the basement without picking it up? Should I pick it up? I don't know what's down there. I should take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, look! Oh, the icon changed. The little mouse thing. It has the blade in it now, okay? Enter the basement. So the door's not locked.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I love how we're trying to justify this.
Her
Perfect.
voice carries up the stairs.
Okay.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, maybe she is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Feels like everything is part of this manipulation. Just checking in on you?
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Oh, we could never forget about you. Am I going downstairs?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Sounds like the voice of the hero's falling in love with her.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I love the graphics of this. I love that it's like a sketch. And I don't know, it's just so different. It's unique. Oh, what? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward. What if I say I haven't decided yet? I mean, it's straightforward and it kind of shows my hand, but I don't know.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Should I drop the knife?
Look how
I think that's a bad
reasonable
idea.
she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
True. Very true. I think I need to tighten my grip. I don't feel like this is a good idea.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Oh no.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I am now. Oh no.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason.
Right,
And
yeah.
if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh, good point. How close do I want to get?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Oh, I feel like we should, right? Okay, what if she's bluffing? What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade, slay the princess. Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive.
How does he...
I'm not. But we'll
Exactly.
keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
She does have one free hand.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
She does sound very rational. I'm not dropping the blade. I now have no options. Do I tell her? I mean, like, maybe I shouldn't show my hand, right? Oh no. I feel like we're in this, like, this is the path we've chosen, and I shouldn't show my hand, so slay the princess?
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct.
I
The blade of
knew
her own
it!
Slips down
Oh,
her sleeve
no!
and catches you in the neck.
No!
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Oh, she's a cold-blooded killer too. Yikes! Die. I think we have to finish the job. I don't want to. No, I don't want to die.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh no! Look at my hand. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, those are claws. That's a claw. Right there. What is this? Like fur, maybe? Okay. I got distracted. Hang on. You press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
The two of you collapse on the floor together.
Oh my god, look at that
rapidly
face.
bleeding out.
Look at that face!
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder,
What do you wonder?
do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
Probably not now that you say that.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Oh. Okay.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We still die? Well, that's some crap. Chapter 2, The Razor. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We've done this before. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Sure, I mean, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. Oh, you can leave. But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, the voice of the hero is back.
This whole thing's a crock of shit.
Voice of the
She's just going
cheated.
to pull a knife out of nowhere
What's that?
and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess
You're
is
a
unarmed.
liar. You said she wasn't, and she was.
That's exactly what you told us last time.
Thank you.
When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
And you were
It
wrong.
turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Exactly, that's a great question.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't
But I did listen to you. I slayed the princess.
We did exactly what you said.
Thank you. I love the voice of the hero sticking up for us. Yes.
Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare. In which case, I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened.
Sure, Jan.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh, wait, so there are consequences now. Dangerous assumption that your actions last time didn't have any consequences. I wonder what the consequences are.
What do you mean? Of course
Exactly.
there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I don't know.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh, that's a great question. I wonder which it is, if it's time rewinding or a different world. Okay.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
The world would have ended. No. Wait, we did slay her, so that world would be fine, right?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
He keeps telling us that, but we were already doomed. We died once already.
She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice.
I mean, that's
so
true.
As long as we're careful, we can win this.
Okay.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Okay. Let's talk about this princess. Yeah, we should get as much information as possible.
Just be quick about it.
Rather impatient, are we? We killed each other last time around. How do I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen
But I
to her.
did.
Don't talk
Oh,
to her.
don't
trust
talk
her.
to
Just
her.
go in, do your job, and save the world.
Maybe that's what we did wrong, was we talked to her.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
I mean, I want to do everything I can to avoid that, for sure. All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement.
Who?
I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
You're overcomplicating things by not telling me. Okay, if people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Exactly. Why is this falling on me? That's a great question.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
He's buttering me up. He's just saying that, so I'll do it.
Oh, I didn't know.
And the
you were
hero's
special.
falling for it. The hero like that.
Of course you're special. Why else would you
Stop
be?
it!
If anyone's special here, it's her.
Yeah.
That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
It's true. I really like the voices. The voice actors are really good in this. Okay, you're being cagey. What are you not telling
I've
me?
told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Sure.
You didn't tell us about her knife last
Exactly. That's true.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
Okay, well, that's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
What do we do? Okay, proceed to the cabin. What's gonna happen?
A warning before you go any further. She will lie,
Right.
she will cheat,
Okay.
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
He couldn't be
Got it.
more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
So now I have 3 voices
Just
in my
stay
head.
focused and you'll be fine.
Hey. Okay, proceed to the cabin. I wonder, is the knife still there?
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken
Oh,
boards,
no.
their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh my goodness, what happened here? Look at this. I'm guessing she's still chained and that's why, but like, who did all this? Maybe she did when we captured her? I don't know.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. You didn't say... okay. There is a mirror on the wall. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
The narrator doesn't see it?
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
There isn't.
There is.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Okay. Well, I care about whether I'm being lied to. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. You're right. It doesn't matter. I want to say this. I care. I want to look at myself and I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
I mean, but we should go see how handsome we are. We want to be the handsome hero, right? We're not saving the princess. We're slaying the princess. Ooh, we're probably not very handsome then, are we? If it's a trope that's flipped.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I don't know. You're withholding so much information. Yeah, this is a whole different cabin than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
They are trying to convince us that we're crazy.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay, I want to go to the mirror. Yeah, can we see ourselves?
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach
Oh,
forward
look at my
and rub
hand.
your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Wait, did it disappear? Our hand went through a mirror and now we're touching the wall?
But it was there a second ago.
Yeah.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I'm agreeing with you, Voice of the Cheated. I kind of hate this place too. Okay, do we take the blade? I don't know. I feel like we should have a weapon. I don't know what to do. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Plus, this cabin is like super messed up. So we should... whoever's down there did a number on this. So we should definitely have the blade. I feel good about that decision.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to
Oh,
us.
yikes. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, let's make her hurt. Oh, God. Ooh.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats
Oh
look as if
my
they've been torn from their
goodness.
source and violently jammed into the wall.
Oh, no. This is bad.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, no. This is really bad.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
Is it not just her chains?
That sound could be anything. It's probably
Yeah.
just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your
Oh,
head.
no. I'm so nervous. What's going to
Her
happen?
grating voice carries up the stairs.
What's she going to say?
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Oh, no.
As you
Oh!
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view,
She
her
looks
sharp
beautiful.
eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Does she? Does she remember everything that happens like we do?
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Hey, is she armed?
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
She's very scary. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk through things? I don't have the key. The key to her chain? But her hands are behind her back. What if she's not even chained? Is she? We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from the world ending, and you slashed my throat last time. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, I'm coming closer to free you. You'd better not try anything. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Okay, let's see. What do I want to say? Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open and then he stabbed me in the heart and we both died looking in each other's eyes, well, surely I would remember that.
Sounds like you do. It sounds like you do remember that.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
I mean, I guess not.
There
Okay.
you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
She does.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have a key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we just need to let bygones be bygones. Okay, what if we're both honest with you? Or what if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time. Nobody has to die. I think I want to say this. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time.
That doesn't sound like me.
I mean, well, it was you.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to
Okay,
her.
what do we do?
She certainly feels threatening.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Okay, well, you said that last time, and she had a knife.
Who is armed? You. So stop second guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous.
Yeah.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Oh, no. Okay, if I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet,
Oh,
innocent
you're lying.
princess for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
How
Oh,
many
no.
more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before
Oh,
you finally
no.
decide you're ready to deal with her?
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Oh, no.
You're acting like you are.
My entire world is at risk.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
No. I have my dignity.
Oh, my.
Fine, then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Okay, but that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it. I know you have a knife. I know you have a knife. Ooh. Ooh, what if I go with this? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
I don't know. Maybe behind your back?
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Oh, yikes.
I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
Exactly. Let's see.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she's
Yes, she is. You're trying to get me killed. Okay, I feel like I should not listen to the narrator. Because they're trying to get me killed. Prove it. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
Oh, no.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Okay.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Okay. But what if you're just hiding it somewhere secret? Okay. Can we just talk things through? Well, no. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here? Right now. Both of us normal and unstabbed.
I have no idea. I would love to know. Okay. Can we just talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
Oh, gosh.
I think I've said my piece at this point.
Okay. I'm not going to listen to
I think
the
we all
narrator.
have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
I mean, it does. Okay. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
Oh, yikes.
Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
Oh, no.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I didn't like it.
Okay, I'm bored now.
Oh, God.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's captured. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm,
no!
her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh.
No!
Yes, how conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
I don't know. No!
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
What do I do?
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
What am I gonna do?
And then she slices through her arm.
Oh, well, we're gonna die again. Dang
Okay,
it.
maybe we aren't safe here.
No, I don't think we are.
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with
Oh,
a terrifying
no.
speed you can't hope to outpace.
Yeah. Or maybe she's gonna run past us and try and get out the door?
Ah, shit.
Probably not.
Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
What do I do? Oh my gosh, look at that arm just like trailing there.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
No. Well, I mean, that's way bigger than my little dagger.
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless
No.
exchange before she
She's-
severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
She's down an arm. I'm down a hand. Perfect. Oh no.
She's even better at this than she was last time.
Yeah.
Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Why?
With a squelch, she does just that.
No.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the arms race.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Exactly, but is this different now? This kind of looks different. A little bit. I can't remember.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I don't know.
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Okay.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Voice of
Running
the
isn't an
hunted.
option anymore.
We have to fight.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win
Voice of the
every time?
broken?
It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
What?
This is our third?
Yeah.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Okay.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Okay.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table.
Yeah.
A
And a
pristine
mirror.
blade perched. We take it.
No, I don't want to take it.
Okay,
No!
sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
What?
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. And what if we never do?
Exactly.
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed
But
to?
there's no door.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but
Yeah.
how are we supposed to get down there?
Exactly.
Walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking
Maybe if
of
we move
iron
the
and steel.
mirror?
He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Okay. Approach the mirror. I don't
Make
want to
your
have
way
the
to
knife.
the door at the end of the
I don't
room,
think.
stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay. So are we going to touch like a door when we reach through again?
Let's just move it out of the way without
Yeah.
looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Okay. Wipe the mirror clean. That really was a long sigh.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Oh no.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Oh my.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out. I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Okay.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Oh no.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Yeah, me neither.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Okay.
Actually, does survival
Yes,
matter?
it
We
does
died
matter.
Twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Okay.
Nothing bad has come of it.
Yet. Exactly.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
If we've left one, and so it would be like two. No. Yeah, two, because we didn't. But we slayed her one time. So maybe they're right. It's only one world because we didn't slay her last time she got us. Okay.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Okay.
Your internal bickering is cut
No!
short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters.
Can we
to
do
the floor.
anything? Anything at all?
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Okay, maybe...
You're
No.
going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Wait, can we just, like, talk this out? No!
She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Okay, Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. We're going to fight her. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. All these ideas suck. Think of something better.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Yeah.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
I don't know.
You don't
No!
have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers you.
Again. Okay, we've got to get this together.
Ow.
Got to get it together.
What a surprise.
Okay, I'm locked in
Yeah.
now.
We don't even get a second.
Oh, I
to
thought it
think
was gonna go to
without
the
her
woods.
Stabbing us. Oh,
Dang it.
a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Your Honor.
Oh no,
No,
did we
Your
die?
Honor.
Oh,
Where the hell are you?
I don't know.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, dead, dead.
Okay.
Dead. Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not
Not dead. Okay, we're being positive. We're looking on the positive side of this.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
We don't 3, I think.
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Oh no. Okay.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Oh man.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stand. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I don't know.
As long as we keep moving.
Okay.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind
What
of
are we gonna
chance.
do?
Come on, show me something new.
Do we have a? Can we?
Okay.
No? Okay. Voice of the skeptic. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna appeal to her authority or that. Oh, okay. Yeah. She has sword arms and we don't. We're panicking. We're going to let her stab us and we're gonna have a stiff. No! I don't wanna have a stiff upper lip about it. Okay, she wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. What if we flirt with her? That we haven't tried any of that yet. We've tried fighting. She doesn't obviously like talking. Every time we try talking, it ends up bad. She has a sword and we don't. We're panicking. Huh. Let's not do that one. Yeah, I think that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. Maybe? Oh no! It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, only holding snippets of the conflict that transpires. So how many times did she kill us?
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
I do like that compliment though.
She skewers you.
Okay.
You're cute.
That's so funny.
There's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Yeah, voice of the skeptic,
We just have to hit her harder.
voice of the stubborn.
She skewers you.
Oh no.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
What are we gonna do?
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh, we're taking ourselves out.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna file that under useful information.
That didn't do much of anything. We're
The
tougher than I thought.
contrarian?
Just panic. Flee.
The paranoid?
She skewers you.
What?
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Oh my gosh!
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay,
Okay, let's go again.
let's go again.
She's going to kill this body either way.
The voice
So
of the
stop
cold.
feeling what it feels.
Stop feeling what it feels. What does that mean?
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Oh my gosh.
See? We're getting better.
I think maybe we are.
Okay, yeah. That was a good...
That was a good one.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to
What is happening?
She skewers you.
Oh gosh.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
Are we?
You're right. One last time. That's all we need.
Okay.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. What now? Mutually assured destruction. Oh, this is so bad.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Okay, we'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
This is not good.
Oh, what if? Throw it out the
Yeah,
window.
yeah, we should do that.
Over my dead body.
I
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. I can't say I'm
don't. Can we throw it out the
Besides,
window?
What better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Oh my goodness, this is so bad.
sure I can think of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally
Yeah, we should.
manifest anything.
Yeah, let's not put that out in the universe. Totally good idea. Good
The
idea
only
behind that
thing
one.
we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Okay, okay.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good.
This is only like our
is-
fourth
You
time.
stick to describing things. and we'll stick to
Yeah,
doing them.
exactly. Put that narrator in his place. Yeah.
Leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Oh
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter. with our
Final?
star-crossed lover.
Wait.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's
Is
more
there-
of a slide.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm on a fast track to a bad ending. I don't know what I did
Don't
wrong.
care, just want to win.
Okay.
You make your way to the basement, where
Okay.
the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
I think
thought
I
I'd
have to
actually
kill
done
her.
it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even.
I think we have to kill
I
her.
like that.
Okay.
I got something ready for you while you were gone.
No.
Do you want to see it?
Not really.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Perfect.
Do-do-do.
Do.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Yeah, what is the new thing?
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts.
Oh.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
How are we going to
Heart
beat
beats
that?
furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
No, not really.
Holy shit!
Exactly. My thoughts exactly.
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
That's really funny.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Perfect. That this voice of the stubborn is your perfect woman. I think we need to talk. I think we need to talk. Oh no.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
I don't think so, but maybe, like, we could give it a shot?
That looked painful.
Yeah,
How is she still alive?
I don't know. And I think she's gonna stay alive, because I don't think we're gonna be able to kill her.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Okay. Ooh, voice of the hunted. There you go.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
No, I think we try and, like, can we stab the heart?
Have her back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
You can't quit. We're in it now. We're in it. We just have to move forward.
Narrator,
Oh, perfect. Empty your mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
I'm able to do that? I'm able to push them all out? Oh, that's awesome. Him too. Ooh, I can make the narrator quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Really? You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Where am I? Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and the flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. And endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Ah! Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. What? What? What just happened? You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. What is that? It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What? You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh, the gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Wow.
This one is a single-minded edge.
No.
She is
Oh.
cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
What does that mean?
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Oh, I have goosebumps. Solitary lights, what do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. Explore. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
You do. She wishes to be more. Okay. I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Oh my goodness. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness.
Oh.
I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Let's see. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? I feel like I need to remember that. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
True. Okay. Do you know the narrator? That's a great question.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
So we're filling it together, maybe? Okay. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Well, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
This is so cool.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, bring me more perspectives. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? Let's...
More than you have found,
Okay.
but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way? How much will I forget? That's what I want to say.
Everything. Until we meet again.
Oh. If I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world, if I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Oh, that's such a good perspective. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Maybe I'm just going to let it be. I think I'm going to let that one be. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh, okay.
You won't.
Oh. That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh. The hero and the
You're
princess.
on a path in the woods.
Now it's a
And at the
normal
end of that
woods.
path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I don't... Forget it. I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious?
Yeah.
No, you have to
No,
do
I
it.
don't want to anymore. Can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Can I make them be quiet again? The end of the world, let's see. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna turn around and leave. Can I turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to
Yeah.
turn around and leave?
No.
Do you even know where you're going?
Probably not. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Okay, what happens?
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
That's strange.
We're right back at the
Looks like
cabin.
this path also leads to the cabin.
How
How
convenient.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world
Okay.
can still be saved after all.
Boo. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't
Yes.
you? It's
What if I just don't
remarkably
want to do
selfish,
it?
if you ask me. I've already
It's
outlined the stakes
overwhelming.
of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I don't care. I'm not killing a princess.
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess, because she's terrible and she's really got it coming to her.
Oh my. Okay.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have
Yeah.
to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
How many times do you think we can go round and round and do this? There's no fighting this, is there? Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm just gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a selfish
And
choice
here we
then.
go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
What?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Oh no.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just
Oh my God,
a
look!
trick of
There's like-
light.
Oh, look at all the cabins.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
Oh
An infinite fractal of
no.
paths and cabins, desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Oh no.
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I mean, maybe I just care more about like not dying and not participating in this. Maybe it's
you do
that.
this all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Yikes.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Okay. The stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Liar.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Exactly. Let's just pretend.
I don't know. I think it's more
Oh, the
fun if he knows what
contrarian.
we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
You want to ruin my day?
By
Why?
ruining my day, You mean ruining
Oh,
everyone's
okay, the
day
narrator's
forever?
day.
Then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay. Those walls weren't here just last... Oh, those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls
These.
have always been there. It makes
Oh.
sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Let's see. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Guess I'll just go.
A warning before you go any further.
Look at this. Look at this wall.
She will lie, she
Yep.
will cheat, and she will do
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
I know.
Let's
Yeah.
keep an open mind.
That's how I feel too. Okay, proceed to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Oh.
But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, but when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Okay. See, I don't know.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, you've piqued my interest.
Oh, what
What's
does
gonna happen
happen?
if we lose ourselves?
That's a great question.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself
What if we
together.
don't? But what if we
Just
don't?
ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Okay.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Okay. Let's see. Approach the mirror.
You
I'm
walk
not
up
going
to
to take the
wall
blade
next
this
to
time,
the
I don't
basement
think.
door.
It's a
It's a
yeah.
wall.
Okay.
There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Yeah.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we
Wait.
wipe off that layer of
Wait.
grime.
There was a mirror in that last thing with the entity or whatever. Is this a way that they can see us or something? Are they watching us to get perspective? Is that what this is? Okay, wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward
Yeah.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it
Right.
again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to
Okay.
see.
I'm not going to take the blade. I'm going to enter the basement, I think, this time. Maybe?
The door to the basement creaks open.
Wow, look at
revealing a web of
this!
branching staircases, all built from unidentifiable materials.
Oh, wow.
Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get.
Oh no,
Your
can I
head
even make it
throbbing
down
with
to
the effort
her?
of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Wow.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Okay.
An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
That's what you think.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the
So
stairs.
we can get her to her.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh, she sounds evil.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna
Yeah.
die. We don't even have a weapon.
Yeah, I'm not.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
What?
And what's that?
Yeah.
That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Okay, take the soft stairs to the right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft.
That
and
seems good.
reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or
Okay,
tumble or
this
lose
is-
your way.
This sounds good. This is a good start, right?
But the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Oh. Oh
First,
no.
it's like a
Oh.
lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out
Okay.
of sight.
Not so good. Not so good. Oh no.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Oh, yikes.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Oh my.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
This is what they were talking about. Lose yourself. What? Oh no.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin
Look at
to
the
untether.
mouse. What's happening?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish.
It's getting.
Until
Oh my
the only
god.
things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A
Oh my
continuous march
gosh.
forward to a destination long forgotten.
So it's just becoming more plain and plain and plain as we go on. Oh, and more basic. It's even the. It's all being stripped.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Are you okay?
Huh? What? Where are we?
what the hell was that?
Yeah.
What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the
What
stairs.
does this mean? Look, oh my.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
No, I don't.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
I don't even have a weapon with me.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not
Oh,
sure if
no.
we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings.
She seems...
She does seem...
normal.
She seems sad. Look at those eyes. Like, and this is so dark. This is the first... Wait. Is this the first time we've seen her sitting down? I can't remember. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was here. Wait. No, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
Okay.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
Oh.
She's so warm
Yeah.
and friendly.
Yeah.
It's deception. Don't buy into it.
Shush, shush, narrator. Be quiet. Zip it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
Wait. There's two?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
What? Oh, look, even this. There's two, like, little windows now.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
How? I don't think we can.
You said you'd been here before, right? What
We died.
exactly happened last time?
We died a lot.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
Oh, no.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Okay, there's more of you now. What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Okay,
Princess.
okay. Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together. Do you know what happened?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Oh my goodness!
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Oh my goodness, who? Okay. Oh my gosh, is the window going to eventually disappear? Is that what's gonna happen?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Okay. There's more of you now. Okay. There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
Oh my gosh!
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
No, I promise I wasn't. Please don't attack
She
me.
fractures again.
No!
I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is.
I'm not doing it.
You'll have to
No.
go and get it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Okay, I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. What? Wait, okay. Wait. I want to do this one. Why is it all lighting up? This is gonna mess it up. Is there like a quick save? Okay, quick save. Okay.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
What happens?
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Is this why so many of them, like, it selected those 3 options because I am like 3 different people and she's so many people?
You find the blade suddenly in your hands.
No!
All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you
No!
remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like?
What is happening? My blade is bloody now on my mouth.
But this... We can't...
I wanted to free her. I was
Do
trying.
you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Oh my god, look how neat this is. This is so cool. God, the way this game looks is just, I love it. 10 out of 10.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh no.
falls apart. I think he's gone.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Oh no, we tried so hard.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit.
Oh, what have I done?
We can feel them in their minds in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, I've messed this up so bad.
Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I can try?
We should help her.
Yeah,
I think we did
I
this.
think we did too.
How surprisingly sincere.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
It's a little late for regret,
Aw.
isn't it?
Please.
Okay, what can we do? It's going to be okay. Okay, it's going to be okay. No! The arms again! Oh no! The illusion of choice when everything is possible, nothing is! But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is not the end for you. Wait, this is the end for you, but not for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. I want to say that because I just said that to her. It's going to be okay.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Okay, it's okay. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. Or, I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. I like that. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
trust you.
We've got this. Okay.
You're not messing with us,
No.
right?
No, I'm not. I believe it. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Does it change? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. No, it's the same as last time. Except it says you've grown. Oh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, is this what that area is called? Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
What is she now?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I want to keep
The
asking.
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
I don't think I've chosen good vessels. Okay, let's see. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What am I gonna do? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths unwalked. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Is that bad? What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature,
This is
and
beautiful.
there are
This is gorgeous.
familiarities
I
that
love
bind
this.
everything together.
Oh, I love this.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
I love this.
I cannot
writing
tell
is
you
so
what
good.
desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
To know you? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers.
This is so
And
good.
every perspective
This is so
illuminates
good.
my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Okay. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, but they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Okay. Let's see. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Let's see. And what if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just want to wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now, barely finished,
Oh, okay.
damp, cavernous.
Well, that would be unfair to both of us then, wouldn't it? You have no need to wait. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on
Will
what I
long
am.
for your return.
We will meet again.
Okay. Oh, a rich and vibrant heart. Okay, the hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
path
path
is a
is a
cabin.
cabin. And
And
in the basement of that cabin
is a
is a
princess.
princess. You're here to slay her.
I'm not going to do it.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm not going to. Okay, so let's go ahead. Silently continue to the cabin. Just gonna go. Like, let's just get to
You make
let's
your
get
way
to our
up
girl.
the
Let's
short
go.
path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay,
A warning before you go any further.
what?
She will lie, she will cheat, and
She
will
will do
everything
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe a word she says.
I don't believe a word you say,
We're not
narrator.
Gonna go through this, right? She's a princess.
Yeah.
We're supposed to save
Yeah.
princesses, not slay them.
We're gonna go with the voice of the hero this
Ignore
time.
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He does. Proceed to the cabin. Okay, we're not gonna pick up the blade, and we're just gonna go straight to the thing, I
The
think.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement.
Nope.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're not picking it up. Nope, enter the basement. Okay, what happens now?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to
Stop!
remember it for the rest of your life.
Stop!
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous
I don't
game
care.
by
Shh,
coming here
narrator.
unarmed.
Zip it. Shh, little butt crack. Okay. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please,
Yeah.
come downstairs.
Let's go. I don't have anything, so
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
She looks so sad.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I'm begging you
Hi.
to leave me alone.
Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I'm not. Doesn't she look so happy? Look at her. She looks so happy.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, I'm not. I believe in this. I believe in this path.
No, you're doing the right thing.
That's how I feel too.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Okay.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Oh no.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No. Oh, I should have brought the blade. Maybe I could have
Maybe it's somewhere
Like,
upstairs.
done something.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Can I go back upstairs and look for it? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe there's the key lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find you something to break you free. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
No!
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
No!
Is someone else here?
Okay. Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
What do I do now?
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the
narrator
princess.
locked me in.
And you won't leave until the task is done.
What a turd. Okay, try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Okay, return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would
Yep.
have been so much easier if you'd just
should have
taken
picked
the
it up.
blade
Yeah.
like you were supposed to.
I didn't think about it.
Easier for whom?
Oh.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did. They did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh, you think so? Well, what can we do?
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
Oh.
The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from
Wait.
upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike,
No.
it's now.
No.
Or we could use it to free her.
Or free her, exactly.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Why? Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better
Oh.
judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Oh no.
You cut into her flesh.
Oh gosh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Okay.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
What are we gonna do?
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Oh no.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't
See,
just let her
I
escape
can't let
into
her
the
escape
world.
into the world. It's nothing about us, right? It's all about the narrator. The narrator, I think, is the villain here.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
No.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh no. No, wait. Slay the princess, save the... Oh, warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this,
I
right?
don't want to.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Okay, perfect. Stay there.
Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
What do we do? Let's see. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
What are we gonna do?
We both know this isn't you.
It's not. How? Okay, it's not. It's the narrator.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
She's gonna kill me.
What are
I'm sorry.
Oh, oops, I didn't mean
I'll
to.
try to be quick.
Yep, she's gonna kill me.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no.
But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
No.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not.
though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed
Oh,
out.
no. This is so bad.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, this is so sad. I feel so sad for her.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this,
No.
right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark,
And I die.
and you die.
So what happens? Oh. Okay.
You're
So
on
we're-
a path in the woods.
We're in the woods.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks?
Yeah.
What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Liar.
If he doesn't remember
You
what
lying
happened,
liar.
maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us
Voice
last
of the
time, did he?
smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Okay.
Our beloved?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination
Four?
attempts you've got in the works.
Wait. Me, voice of the hero, voice of the smitten. Who's the fourth one?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
And you know what? That's okay. That's what we're gonna do.
What can I say?
Fuck the world.
A world without love is a world that isn't worth
Exactly! Voice of the smitten, I'm with you. Fuck the world, let's go get our girl. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second
Yeah.
time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Oh, maybe there's different versions of the narrator too.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Okay.
You were the one who did us in.
Yes.
villain.
Yes.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
That's true. He took over our
Oh,
bodies.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
Maybe they are. Maybe she is. Maybe we think that she is.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
Okay.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Exactly. Okay.
Did time
We've asked this
simply
question before.
rewind itself, or were you instead
I think it's a different
transported to
world,
a different world
right?
entirely?
It's a different world.
If it's the latter,
Yeah.
what do you think happened after you died?
I have no idea.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted,
Dastardly scheme.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Okay. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. Exactly.
That's right, you can't stop all of us.
Haha.
We're going to sweep her off her feet.
I
It's
love
the
that!
last thing anyone
Yes!
does.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd
Yes.
like to align yourself
I don't want to align with you.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Okay. All right. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie.
Yeah.
She will cheat.
Yep.
And she will do everything in her power to stop
Yeah.
you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yeah, I think so too.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
I say this all the time. I'm like, not every inside thought needs to be an outside thought. We have inside thoughts and outside thoughts.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. Going to get our girl. What is it going to look like?
The interior of the cabin
Oh.
is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Let's see. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Yeah.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last
I
time.
bet you weren't.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Okay.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Okay, I think this time we take the blade, but we're not with like no intention to hurt, but we're gonna need it. Wait, or maybe, yeah, I think we should take it. I think we should take it this time. Okay, take the blade.
You take the blade from
Yeah.
the table.
I'm not gonna
It will
slay
be
her.
difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Well, that's not happening,
I
so.
suppose if we're to play the role of dashing
Yeah,
knight,
exactly.
we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her
Yeah,
enemies.
that's how I feel.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned
true.
on us
Yeah,
again.
okay.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna approach the. Well, should I approach the mirror? I've approached it every time it's there. I might as well. Like
Walk
maybe
up
we
to
just
wall
keep up the
next to
pattern.
basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yeah.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Okay.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay, enter the basement. What's this gonna be like?
The door to the basement
Oh.
creaks open,
Oh,
revealing an
okay.
intricate stairwell.
These are new.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight,
Oh, wow.
but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Okay.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
Yeah.
We barely even know the princess. We can still do
Well-
right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
I mean, look, I get it. Like, yeah, I'm okay with the fawning, actually. I think we should do more fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
We are! Stop it!
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Okay. All right.
You walk down the
Look at
stairs
her!
and lock eyes
Oh,
with the princess.
she's a new fluffy
There's a heavy
dress.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Okay.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Okay.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Do you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
Okay.
You've been here before.
Nice.
That's right, villain. You killed us.
He did.
Well, she killed us.
But because of the narrator.
Only because he made us try
Exactly.
and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Okay.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yeah? We do want to. Okay. No, do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you. Oh, wait. Wait, here we go. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Yeah, it was unfair. Exactly.
If the version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
No, it was not. No.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all.
Oh my
that
gosh, she's so
matters.
sweet.
She took that in stride.
She did.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Oh,
You
I
think
love
she has
it.
someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
There isn't?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Okay, let's see. Okay, do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Oh, girl, no.
We
No.
won't be laying a finger
Exactly.
on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Can we do that?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I mean, maybe we can. We'll take control of the narrating and the narrative and the plot. So maybe we can do it.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Oh, yeah, maybe it is a little bit, actually.
She didn't care last time.
Huh.
Why should she care this time? That's our stoic,
Well-
smiling angel.
Well, she should care a little bit.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre
Yeah.
behavior and
Oh.
further evidence that she's a monster
No.
who's not to be trusted.
No,
So
no,
go
no.
ahead and slay her.
Okay, Okay, let's rescue the princess.
No.
Yes.
Can't
No!
let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Wait, maybe I shouldn't have brought the blade this time. Dang it!
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
I think he would. I think Smitten would.
I would.
Exactly.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has
Mm-hmm.
a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Okay. Can we just pull her wrist?
You
her
approach
hand
the
out?
princess and gingerly
Yay!
slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
I love it.
I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Okay, so what now?
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Okay.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of
Thank you
course.
so much.
Yeah.
The princess jumps up and smothers
Stop!
you and
It's
joyfully...
so cute! It's so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute!
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Oh, yikes. No, thank you.
Is that a threat?
Yeah.
You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
No, I'm not.
What do we do now?
I have no idea. What do we do? What do you want to do?
End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Maybe?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Let's see. I want you to tell me what you want. Yeah!
I just want to make you happy.
No! There has to be more than that.
She can't just want to make us
Right.
It makes sense to me.
That's all I want
Smitten.
for her.
Oh
So,
no,
of
this
course,
is
she
going
will
bad.
The same for us.
The music change. Is it going bad now? There must be, but what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me
Okay,
now?
maybe we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what to do. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Oh no, I feel like this is going bad.
That sounds perfect.
I feel like that could have been really bad.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal.
Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this.
Okay, Smitten.
Absolutely flawless. As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Oh, maybe I should have kept pushing. I don't know. Oh gosh.
You do, actually.
I feel like, oh no.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope
I know.
about it.
I actually have doubts too.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling.
Is the door
at you.
open? It's open right
She doesn't
there.
have to be so happy about this.
Okay.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Yeah. Do we get to leave?
It's
No!
that interesting. The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Of course it does.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Okay.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Oh no.
Enough with this true love.
I want
nonsense.
her to
You
find
just met her.
happiness. I should have pushed. I should have pushed.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Yeah, I should have pushed, I
I'm
think.
just along for the ride at this point.
Okay. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
try.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And clicks. And
Wait,
the door
it
creaks
opens?
Open. Are you kidding me?
What happens?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Okay.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
There's no food. There's no nothing. We don't want to stay here.
That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think this is a happy ending. I feel like I should have pushed her, but you know what? We're on this path now, so let's keep going. We're going to be positive. Okay, all we need to be happy is each other. Okay. What if we do just stay? All we need to be happy. No, she has to leave. She has to get out of here. That's selfish. That's selfish if we just stayed and built a life. She needs to grow and learn, so we have to leave. Right? We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you?
Yeah.
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
She's outside.
Our happy ending at last.
What happens?
Did it. What should we do now?
I don't know.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
What happens?
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
No. I feel like I should have pushed her. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, I'm just gonna keep with oh wait. No, I wanna like encourage the voice of the hero. It's going to be okay. I just wanna keep with that. I don't know
so
why.
Bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of
I
everything.
know. It's okay though.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Some version of her, yeah. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes him leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Oh no. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse?
No.
Do you resent me?
No. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Stop! What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Gentle heart.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
What are we gonna do? You know that... Do you know what happens to the world we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
You shouldn't be above me. We should be right here, together, like equals, standing together. Have you figured out what... Well, wait, so you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to grow or change?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is
I
to
love the
treasure
writing
gifts
so
you
much.
bring
This
me.
is so good. This is so, so good. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Okay, then I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay. All right, so what do we do now? What's going to be our game plan? The hero and the princess. Oh, okay.
You're on a path
Yeah.
in the woods.
I keep forgetting that it
and
starts
at
with the
end
hero
of
and the
that
princess
path
always.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Is
a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Sure, narrator. Okay. Let's see. What have I not chosen yet? Okay, thanks. Well, should I do this? Sweet. I've always wanted to go off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before
Right.
you go any further. She will lie,
She will cheat, and she will do
everything
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't
believe
a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
No,
She's
well,
a
I don't know.
princess. We're supposed to say, ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, proceed to the cabin. What should we do this time? Have we slayed the princess
The
yet?
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
What should we do?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do we take the blade again? I think we take the blade, right? Let's take the blade.
You take the
Okay.
blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
Maybe.
it.
I don't know what we're going to choose this time. Okay, enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Who's there? Isn't she usually like, hello?
She sounds dangerous. It's
Okay.
almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Okay.
Don't let it fool you.
Yeah.
It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. I'm just gonna go down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to
Yeah.
reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Maybe.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay. What? No way. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
About what?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really
Wait,
is
we've
a
already
monster.
chosen this, haven't
Killing
we?
someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an
I don't remember what we
unceremonious
did.
clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Oh gosh, how's this gonna go?
We'll be fine.
Maybe.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Maybe, I guess. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it is pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I actually have no idea. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
No, villain.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen.
Oh.
As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Okay. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Oh.
Just how long has she been down here?
I wonder that too.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
They have not. Deflect. Let's see. No, but I'm sure. Let's see. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll
Yeah.
understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
How? I still have a few more questions. Yeah, I still have a few more questions before I decide what to do.
Fine. What do you want to know?
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, I was hoping she'd tell us her true name. Okay.
Note the lack of detail.
Yeah.
You can't trust her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
That's not a question or an answer.
Again, she offers no
Exactly.
specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key
No.
then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't,
Oh
Huh.
God.
we can always put that
Yeah.
knife to good use.
We're gonna do the whole arm cutting thing
Her
again.
sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Let's not.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
I think that's exactly
Right.
what she's suggesting.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure of it.
Oh, I'm talking about the arm. Narrator's probably talking about her killing us.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay. I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Why? Leave me alone, narrator.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Wait, have we done this before?
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
That's true.
If we were
Okay.
stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door
Of
at the
course.
top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Hey.
Is someone else here?
No. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
What do we do now?
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Okay.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Save the princess.
Against your better
Oh.
judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Yikes! Yikes forever.
The blade is sharp, and
Okay,
you make quick work
yeah.
of it. Before long,
We
you
have
look to
seen
crack
parts
through
of this
bone
before, I feel
as
like.
She pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Right.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face
Is she
you,
gonna kill
a
us?
fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You
Yeah.
can't just do
Okay,
that.
hang on.
Watch me.
Slay the princess, save the princess. Let's warn her again.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh, great.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Okay. Should we still resist?
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Yes!
I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Oh, she's gonna kill us now.
She steps
Yeah.
forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Okay.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Maybe. Probably. I'm gonna guess so.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Oh, no!
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Wow.
This is the end, isn't it?
It is. It's the
I'm
end
afraid
for
it
us.
is.
Yep.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
The prisoner.
You're
What
on a
happens now?
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
The skeptic.
I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm
Okay.
inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that
What if
way.
we try and leave again?
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she
You're
is to the world
dangerous,
at large?
narrator. It's
I told you
you.
about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Okay. All right. Turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What? Okay, then let's choose this. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me.
Right,
at
or a
least
version of you.
me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died.
Yeah.
Which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The absolute irony. That's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Oh, yikes.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional.
A professional, huh?
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
Right.
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Okay.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to... If it's the latter, what do you think happened after?
We don't know.
you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered,
I'm
brought
not
about the
sure.
end to
I don't
everyone and
know.
Everything, just like I told you she would?
I don't believe you,
What
narrator.
a conveniently ambiguous of things for her to ruin.
Right.
For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Exactly.
Oh, how I wish that were the case. But if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world,
Who is this
the four of us
narrator?
wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles.
Exactly.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Okay, let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
She will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Okay, what's it gonna look like?
Don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed
Wink,
to.
wink. All right.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Just ignore this plan and focus on the princess.
All right, let's see. Proceed into the cabin. What's it gonna look like this time?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement.
It's a wall, right, but I've done it every other time, so I feel like I
Isn't much to
should.
see here.
What are you talking about? This
Yeah.
isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay, wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Okay, I'm not going to take... Oh, this whole cabin is different than last time. No, I think I'm just gonna enter the basement.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
No!
We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
I don't want to.
Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure. And I've already got a plan for that.
What is the
Still
plan?
with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world
What's
any
the
monstrosity
plan?
your only weapon. Because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon.
Okay, we know
Did
she... Yeah.
We'll be fine. Okay. I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a say here? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Ah, dang it.
Wonderful. You do exactly
I didn't want to
that,
take it.
sweeping the blade
Okay.
from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
Okay.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh.
open, revealing an old
Okay.
stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I don't know. Maybe... I don't know.
Her
I don't know.
voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
That last part of, like, doing her a favor, slaying her would do a favor, kind of is getting to me. Maybe we should?
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
I don't know.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her
no.
neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
No.
So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, not because not because of you, narrator.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Is it for us? Is the chain for us?
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
She doesn't want us to get close?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
What's gonna happen?
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Okay. I'm gonna sit where you were told to sit. I'm just gonna make her comfortable.
You do
No
as she
need to
asks
invade her
and sit on the
space.
floor.
Yeah.
Still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean?
Yes, your intentions.
Right.
You have a knife.
I don't
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
Why are you here?
I still don't know. I don't know the answer
There
to any of
isn't a
that.
keyhole in these shackles. so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional.
Oh,
all the more reason not to trust her.
Goodness.
Unless she really could survive.
Hold on.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Oh, goodness. Okay. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh? Are we acknowledging that?
Oh!
I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
She
But yeah,
remembers.
I remember.
You do. Okay.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Why?
It's complicated things how, exactly?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Oh my.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
Exactly.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just
So
good
this
luck.
the skeptic being there makes it harder.
Hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you
Yeah.
believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
Those are great
I
questions.
needed you to believe this was your first time here.
But we
even
knew
if
it wasn't the truth,
truth.
because you're a lying liar.
I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Oh. Oh. The narrator. Oh, it scares the narrator a little bit.
That's pathetic.
Stop, it's not pathetic.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting,
yeah.
wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself.
Yeah.
At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Is that luck, though? Do we want to remember? I mean, like, it's been super painful. Almost all the stuff we've gone through with the princess.
Exactly. He gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. All right?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
It's a great question, too.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I won't.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
I won't.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I'm not daydreaming. Oh, she thinks that because I'm talking in my head that I'm just staring off into oblivion, daydreaming. I promise I'm focused. I'm locked in. Okay. That other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
I knew it's for me, isn't it? I feel like it's for me.
Maybe it'll fit.
I bet it will.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Okay. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Okay.
And now you're back.
Okay.
Is that really all she knows?
I think so. I really believe her.
It's
I think
not like
so.
we have much of a clue about how
Right.
things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
Yeah, I kind of believe her.
I guess
okay.
it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yeah. Okay. How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle too?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
What? What? You're gonna do what?
But she would have to cut her head
Yeah.
off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
I think that's what she's suggesting.
Certainly seems confident.
Yeah.
Maybe she knows something we don't.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Yeah.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
What about the pros? There are none.
There are none. Zero.
The pros are that we can't
Exactly.
trust him,
Okay.
possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
I don't know. Do we feel like she's screwing us over? I don't know. Okay, I'm trusting you. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one to do it with the weapon. Deal with it. I think I'm just going to leave you here. No. I'm going to say, okay, I'm trusting you, and I'm going to give her the knife.
Slide it over.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like...
Is he going to
say,
take me over again?
Doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in
Dang
place.
it! Okay.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, well, tried to take over everybody.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
I mean, we've already done it so many times. Why
Really?
not? Oh,
I think you got
that's
your
true.
point across.
He is a little scared
Fine.
of it.
You slide
Hey.
the blade across the floor.
What's gonna happen?
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
I don't know.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
No.
Look away.
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing
Oh,
every
no.
grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against
No.
bone. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you.
I don't know.
She did.
I don't know.
So that's her play.
Killing herself?
We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching her. She could just be faking those sounds.
And then, finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence.
What's gonna happen?
There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that. This is worse than watching.
And yet our eyes are still closed.
Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now.
Okay.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you.
She's dead.
Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
What?
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can
Oh
we
my gosh.
just get
Yeah,
out of here
can
now?
we go?
Please.
Can we go?
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Okay.
Now
This
hold
feels
on.
bad.
She's dead. So what's the rush?
I don't know.
What's your angle?
I have no idea what his angle
I
is.
don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down.
Okay.
It's best to keep sharp.
She's not dead, is she?
She wouldn't have done all that without some
Yeah.
kind of reason. She's left us with
Yeah.
this dangling thread.
She's not dead.
I need to know why.
Yeah, she's not dead.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Take the princess with you. Yeah, we should do that.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
Did she?
She didn't. She's dead.
She's not dead.
But what if she's not?
Exactly.
Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Okay. Leave the cabin and claim your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Wait,
Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
wait, what do we do? What do we find? What do we
Well
find?
played.
Oh! Is this the entity thing again?
This is the end of the world, isn't it?
It is.
I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Narrator's gone. Look how pretty she is, though. I mean, I know it's just like a head, but like, she looks really pretty.
Over? Is he gone?
I think so.
But we're still here.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Yeah.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Okay.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but
It's happening
colder
again.
than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the entity. Yep. Oh, except this time there's no body, just a head. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I'm gonna approach the mirror. I'm not gonna say anything this time. I'm just gonna go to it. I don't want to say that first part and like freak him out. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
What?
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
What? The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Did I change? Silence as you reach forward, they're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've unraveled. What does that mean? What's unraveled? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh! What is this? You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls
Oh.
of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No? Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know me? Do you want to tell me? There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Oh my goodness. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not.
She will make for
a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Let's see. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the Narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. Let's see. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp
What does that
of
mean?
yours.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular.
Oh,
A final multitude.
okay. If this is the last time, is there anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see
Need
is
one
what you
more.
choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Okay. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I will be here, waiting for you.
What do we do? Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. It's the last
You're
one.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
is a
is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I can't believe we're at the end. What happens? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
The last warning, I guess.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do
everything
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
her.
Don't believe a word she says.
What do we do now?
We're not going to go through with this, right?
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking
Okay.
about.
Proceed to the cabin. Do we take the blade or do we leave it? I think we leave it. Maybe?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
We're gonna leave it.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Enter the basement. Let's see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
No, it's fine. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of
I
here
don't
would be
know.
before it finally
It's the
sinks
last
in?
one. I think I'm just honest.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue
Yeah.
me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Yeah.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist. binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What do we do?
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh, I didn't.
Don't do
Oopsie.
it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Oops, sorry. I'll see what I can do. Let's examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I mean, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains
Okay.
binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
But I don't have the knife.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Yeah.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just
Do you think
left
we can
the
find the
to
key
her
this time,
chains
maybe?
somewhere in the cabin.
Okay. I'm going to check upstairs. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe?
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
No, I don't want to do
She
that.
offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Oh, no.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
You attempt to make your
Yep.
way out of the basement, but the
clicks.
door at the top of the
Right.
stairs slams shut.
Is someone else here?
No. Okay. Let's go to the bottom of the stairs again.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Exactly.
Easier for everyone.
Yeah. Look at the mess you're in. I'm in a mess, I know.
I
What
heard
do we
the
do?
door slam.
Yes,
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
they did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates.
Oh,
before
God,
raising
that's
her
right.
arm to her
Oh.
mouth, her teeth
She's doing it
tearing through her
again.
limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
No.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
Okay.
The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way
Okay.
down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I think we go ahead and strike, don't we?
Or we could use it to free her.
I don't know.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, the only option is save the princess. You don't even have the option to slay her anymore.
Fine.
Oh, no.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's
What's
arm,
gonna
just above the
happen?
unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Oh, no.
You cut into her flesh.
Okay.
The blade is sharp. and
Right.
It takes little
Right.
effort to crack
Okay.
through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Do you think we only had the option to save her because that's what we said at the start? That's what I'm
She
wondering.
didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Okay.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. As the princess
Okay.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Watch me.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, what if we warn her and then we resist?
Stop that.
Or warn her and then we don't resist?
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade
okay.
held low, ready to sink into her heart.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade
Okay.
has a chance to
Perfect.
connect.
Now what?
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I don't want to get, like, if I don't know what to do. It's not even an option. Slay the princess. I was gonna say, I think we slay the princess.
Thank you.
Oh,
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
I can't.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
No.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
She's gone completely feral.
She raises the blade, digging it under her ribs.
We're gonna kill each other again.
It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws
Oh,
in your throat,
no.
then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Ooh.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours
my
both seep into
goodness.
the fabric.
So, oh my gosh. As her blood and yours. So are we gonna die
If
together?
we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Oh my gosh, what's gonna
It
happen?
can't just end like this, right?
I don't know. I think it has
I'd
to.
prefer for things to have gone differently.
Yeah.
I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
It's over.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
What happens now? The witch. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
is a
is
princess.
a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the
The
end
witch.
of the world.
What is that? Okay. But she's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Whatever.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest,
Opportunist.
and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Okay.
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that
sure.
princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Right, let's go. Okay. All right. Turn around and leave.
You have a to completion.
Okay. So proceed to the cabin. Womp womp.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
What are we gonna do? Proceed to the cabin. This is crazy. What are we gonna do?
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls are chaotic weave of
this is
knotted
so
wood that,
cool.
almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with
It's
a
like-
pristine blade.
It's like a
perched
little
on its edge.
hag's cabin. I love this.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Okay, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
I just do it,
It's a
just
wall.
in case.
There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
It's a mirror.
It's a mirror.
Yeah.
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay, wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and
Course,
rub your hand
okay.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Okay, so I think I am gonna take the blade this time.
You take the blade from
Yeah.
the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our
Yeah.
backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
True.
That's not actually a bad idea.
I like that. Okay. Enter the basement. What do we see?
The door to the basement creaks
Oh.
open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Okay.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here,
only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
All right.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Definitely a hag's, lair,
Her
for
voice
sure.
skitters up from below.
Ooh, what is she gonna sound like?
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Probably. Oh, yikes. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've
Oh,
done.
no.
She must have you confused with someone else.
No, this is so bad.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk.
Does she, though? Does she? I don't think so.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
All right, here we go, I guess.
Fine. You're the boss.
No, he's not. He's not the boss. He's not the boss of me. Oh,
You descend the basement
goodness.
steps,
Look at
entering
this.
the dark room below.
Look, she has a tail and little claw feet.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Okay.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
She's smart.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Okay.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods.
She
about
looks
having
like
been here
animal-esque, but it said
before. Now
witch.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no.
Yes, we have.
You've already been here,
Duh.
haven't you?
Of course, narrator, get on board with us.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you?
No, he never does.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Me too. So glad.
Is it all behind us?
No, I don't think so.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this.
Okay.
My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone.
I want to know more about her, so I want to chat anyway.
To her, you're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry about last time. Wait. Let's see. Look, I know, things got messy last time, but I think there's... Ooh! Let's see. What do I want to say? I just want to say I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Is that gonna work?
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
A gracious little monster.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Oh. Don't worry. Let's see. I got the sense... Look. Okay. Okay, don't worry. The blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We've got to get you out of here somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Wait, is she not chained?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky a woman after my own
Oh, that's
heart.
sorry, I didn't mean to.
She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Stop it right now. She wasn't even chained.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
What? Okay. I get the sense you're not happy with me. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did
Okay.
you?
Ah!
All right. I suppose I could.
Okay.
Team up.
Okay.
I need a way out after all.
That seems
And
good.
unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
That seems
Seems
good,
to me like
right?
she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement.
That's...
We should take it.
Yeah.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Why? Okay. I get the sense you're not happy with me?
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back?
Oh, sorry.
You'll have to try harder than
Sorry,
that.
that's not what I meant. Okay. Okay. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. Give her the blade! That's what I'm gonna do.
You can't be serious.
Why not? Why not?
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her.
Why
What if
not?
she uses it to kill us?
She might. I
vote
mean,
no.
we've died a million times. Let's go. Let's ball. We ball.
As do I. I abstain.
I abstain.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Okay.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
What happens?
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
Oh no.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
I don't know.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Oh no.
What do you think happens now?
I don't know. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? We can be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, I know you're probably going to kill me. It's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt,
No.
but it's not going to
No.
work on me.
And then she buries the blade
Wow! Wow!
in your heart. No, come on, that's not right.
Okay. Well, it is what it is.
I told you. I told you.
That's okay.
This is what she was going to do.
That's okay.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
Wow.
I did it. I got you. You...
What's happening?
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly.
Oh,
replaced
she
with
regrets
concern.
it.
Her nervous eye.
Why?
Oh, tears, sorry.
Why did you let me do this?
I wanted you to be able to choose for yourself.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Oh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
What happens? Hand your power to a suspicious character, the thorn.
You're on a path in the woods.
She stabbed us. She actually stabbed
She
us.
did.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
I felt it was the best
The
way.
whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break
Yeah,
the cycle of
that's what I was
violence. and
hoping.
She just killed us anyway.
She was scared.
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right?
We're back here,
True.
which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent.
Fine adjacent.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change.
That's true.
Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
Okay.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Alright, that's what we do then. We go to the
What's
cabin.
another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening. Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other.
True. Okay, so now we have the voice of the
Great.
cheated.
So you've obviously been here before, since
Right.
you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually.
Twice.
Sure. Twice.
Okay.
Then I'll spare you the
Right.
little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Oh my. Okay, this place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously.
Oh,
it would
no.
mean your grip on things is slipping, which in turn likely means her influence is spreading.
Oh.
Someone's in the know.
I wish we were in the know.
Little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already. All of your game.
Exactly.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Okay. Well, we're even now. I'm sure she understands that. I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her. Let's see. We're freeing her. Yep, we're going to free her.
Please don't. I'm with him. If our previous encounters have taught us anything, it's that freeing her is a bad idea.
Oh, right. Maybe we should be slaying the princess, though, because it's literally called Slay the
Let's
Princess.
just see how the wind blows.
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't know what to
opposed
do.
to saving
Don't
her,
know.
but let's not rule anything out just yet.
It's so
Let's see
hard to
what
slay
she
her,
has
though.
to say.
It's so hard to pick that option.
Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top. Because
Okay.
that's worked out great so
Yeah,
far.
it really hasn't. I mean, I don't know if it has or not.
Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Hey. No matter what happens next, seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Okay. No matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through. Let's go. Let's do it.
It isn't long before you find
Look
yourself
at all the
face to
vines.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I'd say everyone.
True.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too.
Oh, sure.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only
No.
one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
The narrator has to be I can't wait to see what this ends up being, because who is the narrator? I feel like he's the villain of the game, and what would have happened if we had chosen more often to slay her? I don't know, because this is the last one, right? She said we only need one more. Who's the princess and who am I? We're reincarnating, right? Is that kind of what it is? Okay, go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore.
Oh
The
my
burned out ruins
goodness.
merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash.
Oh.
But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
The promise of new life?
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
There's no
Why is there
blade?
a pristine blade?
Oh, that's so cool.
We gave it to her last time.
Does she?
She can't still have it, can she?
Oh, I have goosebumps. Oh, this is so cool.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Probably.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon.
It's just the smart thing to do.
I want to side with her anyway. I want to always be on her side.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
How's it supposed to work, narrator?
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
It's true. Okay. How do we even get down here? The only thing I see is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back.
Yeah.
There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror.
Of course, doesn't see
I
it.
still don't get his angle here.
Yeah.
Seems like whatever we do, he's always going to say it isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
He's either a liar or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those.
Exactly.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
Yeah.
I promise you there isn't a mirror and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
It's a burned out frame. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. It went away when we touched it last time. Not that this place always follows the same rules.
True. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you?
And there's nothing.
That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Figures. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
We gotta keep going.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Oh man, we're not getting back up through this, are we?
I'd say
Yikes.
this feels like a trap, but
Yeah.
you practically said as much.
Yep.
Yet you still want us to keep going.
That's how I feel.
They're only
This is so
thorns.
good.
I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure
This-
you'll manage.
This game is so, so good. The writing, the narratives, the choices. I'm having so much fun. I can't believe it's almost over.
Her voice,
I think, maybe.
worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
What?
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back.
What?
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Let's see. I don't know what I want. I want to free you. I mean it.
I think you know how this goes.
I know.
I'm down here and I can't leave. So come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Okay. Proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
No, she's not in shackles anymore. It's the thorns. This is awful.
At the heart of it all,
She has a
encased in a
dagger.
tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. I'm not here to laugh. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. Okay, yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I wouldn't hold it against you? I'm gonna say I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you?
Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Girl, I die every time this happens, so I don't think I'm helping myself. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? All right. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Sorry.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
Oh, this is so sad.
And I've also hurt you.
We both did it. That's life. Is there nothing I can say to make you change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
Yeah, actions do speak louder than words.
She's right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something
Shush!
before
You
she comes
shush
up with a
too!
scheme to get out of here on her own.
You're gonna be on my shit list with the narrator. Voice of opportunity. Zip it.
Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. It does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse.
We can make it better.
We're not making things worse.
Yeah.
I think she wants to trust us.
I think so too. Okay. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
Oh, please let me be nice.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
I want to do right by her. What can we do?
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands.
Ugh.
I wonder what we should do with it.
Go away.
We free her.
Yeah,
Obviously.
exactly.
It's the right thing to do.
That's what we're gonna do.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been.
Yeah.
Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her.
It would, that's true.
Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless.
No,
And if
no,
we
no,
don't take
no.
advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
No, that's not happening.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
Absolutely not.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move.
Okay.
It's 2 against 1.
This is not
It's
a
2
democracy.
against 2.
This is this is a dictatorship, friends.
You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time.
He
He
doesn't
should get a
count. No, he doesn't count.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Please let me do right by her. Please, 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 please. Cut her free.
Yes. What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Shush!
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Yeah.
Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut up for a while. See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions. Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm.
Okay.
And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
No, we're
You're
not.
not going to do that, are you?
No.
Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you. Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right, he's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Sure. Sure, Jan.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
It's fine. I hate you too sometimes. It's like a love-hate relationship.
You actually meant it.
Yes.
You rescued me.
Yes. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Yes! Please don't let the door shut.
Really, but the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
We can cut them. We can cut them with a knife.
You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us.
Perfect.
We cut through those other vines just fine.
Exactly.
They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
We've got this.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Really? We can?
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
I love this so much. I don't know what to do. Just cut into the thorns. Yeah.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Perfect. Look how happy she looks. She looks so happy.
Both you and the princess ascend the
Hand
stairs
in
without
hand.
obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
I don't care.
It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted.
Well, all I've wanted is to free her, but I mean, fine. If we're all kind of getting what we want, I guess it's fine.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
Last chance for what?
We've already made our decision.
Exactly.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we?
Yeah.
And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
This is so good. Step into freedom.
Hands
Working through
clasped,
issues.
The two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now?
I have no idea.
Where's everything going?
Wait. No, the entity again?
Why is it so cold?
No. What's gonna happen? You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Baby boy. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like
It's
looking
okay.
into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
No.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll trust you. So, this is all going to work out?
I think so.
Finally. We're going.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. What is it? You are nothing at all. What? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. Right, she said You can't be nothing. That's right. Okay, it's fine. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explore. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The narrator? The narrator? No! What happens? Can we not get back to her now? And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? Oh my gosh, so you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
No. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
Oh no.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
No.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Okay. Let's see. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I have so many questions for you.
Ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Oh no. I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
This is so sad. Are you a part of me or something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
What? What?
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to be a god, I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Run out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know. Oh no! Oh my gosh. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Wow.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. See to the cabin one last time. Bring the thorn to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh no. Oh! Ooh! What's happening?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Okay.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Oh my goodness. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Is that normal? Did she say something different? Always the passive player. Ooh.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten
Wait,
me,
what?
then so be it. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Wait, what? You cannot nurture that which cannot change. Okay. Address this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Argue your independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I've got here. Okay. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation. That isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me. And we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us.
Exactly.
Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning?
No.
What of those in the worlds beyond?
No.
Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
You act as though the world... Okay, hang on. Address the statement's vessels directly. The path is just a metaphor. I want to protect them. I don't want to keep anyone still. Would you erase their past? No, I don't want to keep anyone still.
Nor should you. Nor should I. Our purpose is to be and to experience. And their purpose is the same. Your liquor takes a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Oh my... Okay, address... Let's see. I want that feeling back. That feeling left me. I was blinded by emotion. Consumed by true belief. There was nothing that could hold us back. We don't have to hurt each other anymore. I don't know what to say. Alright. I want that feeling back, I think, of us just believing that nothing can hold us back.
It never left you. You just need to open your heart to me once more. My mass is marvelous. There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is only the flood of
There is only the flood of
every
bodies.
moment you hold every possible sensation at once, and then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once, and then you hold them all again.
Oh my.
But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
I saw every version of us across every reality, and not every reality had you drawing breath. But even then, I went on. The world doesn't need you. I don't believe that. Let's see. To be everything at once is the same as being nothing at all. To contain everything is to contain every evil. To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Can we not shed the confines of our old selves and create? I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. You seemed in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but it was the only thing I could do. I really want to say... I don't know. I think I'm going to say this. I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. Are we going to merge, though, if I keep saying these things?
You saw with a single pair of eyes, but you needed dozens to comprehend.
here we are, each with millions of eyes.
Oh, I'm messing this up. I feel like I'm messing this up. Yikes.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Oh my goodness.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, yes, we are definitely pushing each other. Okay, I want to say this. This has always just been about us two people forced to hurt each other again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to emotions, pain, and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Exactly. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Okay. It's easy to believe in things. Oh. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
It's easy to believe in things. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. Oh no.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
This is a bad ending, I feel like. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? We carve meaning.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
What? Free yourself so we don't get to... What? You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across the infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. What happens? You are free and she is with you!
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Oh, I love this! Step into the infinite. What happens? You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home! Only new beginnings! Yes! That is so good! what all the other endings are. I am so glad I came back to play that. Is there anything else after this? I'm gonna watch the credits for a minute. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Oh! Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for special playlists just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can. Oh! And now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab. And it's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels. Happy hunting! This is so cool! That was so good. I'm so glad I finished this game. That was a great 4 hours spent. It was so different. It was, I never knew where it was leading or what was going to happen. I was so unsure of my choices, which made it made me want to keep playing the game, and there was tension in it, and there was love, and oh my gosh, there was violence, and it was scary. This was great. I recommend this so much. Anyone that might want to play this. 10 out of 10. Loved it. Thank you so much for watching. I would love for you to like and subscribe if you want to follow along on this journey. I definitely want to play more games like this, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I had so much fun with this. Until next time.